Leo, for better or for worse, that's what marriage and relationships are about, right? Right now, you may be feeling that it's for worse because of this growing conjunction of the Sun and Saturn. Those two planets in the 7th house can weigh heavily on your shoulders, or it may be that your chosen partner are themselves having some intense backbreaking work or circumstances that are weighing heavily on them. You may be required to assist them to get through that, but it's not going to be too much fun this month as far as that's concerned. We see the full moon here also casting a light on this area of your horoscope, taking place in your sun sign this month. That's on the 6th of February, as you can see. We have 3 sets of planets here. This Sun, Saturn in your marital sector, that significant zone of partnership, the western part of the horoscope. You've got the intimacy zone of your horoscope with Venus and Neptune here, very, very idealistic. So the idealism that we're seeing here with the Venus-Neptune is not exactly marrying up, excuse the pun, with this overly serious Sun-Saturn combo. The third pair of planets is the Mercury-Pluto combination in the 6th house of service, work, debts, and also health. But what this shows is the absolute necessity for discussions which can afford you some sort of breakthrough. Especially here we see that that's going to build to a peak around the 11th. And after it does that, it moves into this 7th house of marriage along with the Sun-Saturn combination we talked about. The Sun will smack Saturn on the 17th. It's going to feel its luster a little diminished by that combination. And also, because this 6th house of health was activated by Mercury and Pluto, the Sun is also an element of vitality in the horoscope. So it could be either yourself or your partner or the relationship itself suffering some malaise. Important for you to lift the discussions to the level of this idealism here. The 15th sees the exact conjunction of Venus and Neptune. Venus will move out of that area and it's going to trigger the 9th house of your horoscope, which is the zone of philosophy, higher wisdom, spiritual seeking, knowledge, long journeys. And we see at the same time the movement of the Sun into your 8th house. And then the new moon here on the 20th, having quite a bit to say again about that intimacy. Who is going to take the first step? If you've got a stalemate in the relationship, you need to step up and be the hero in this, because that Sun-Saturn, especially in the marital sector, can cause both parties to dig their heels in, and therefore the ego undermines the resolution that is much needed if there are problems there. More focus, concentration shown by the movement of Mercury into the conjunction of Saturn. That usually indicates more serious discussions, but you're optimistic about your standards, your morals, your beliefs, your life goals are shown by Venus and Jupiter here in the 9th house, and also one of your friendliest planets, Mars, in the 11th house of dreams, ambitions, and goals. You'll notice on the last day of the month, the conjunction of the moon with Mars. The moon in your horoscope rules this 12th house, which is charitable acts, expenditure. You may be a little impulsive there. Hold on to your horses. You don't need to give away everything until you scrutinize the person a little more carefully. It's a nice finish to the month with the Venus-Jupiter combination in your 9th house. But I dare say that the discussions and the attempts at resolution and improvement of your relationship is going to spill over into the next month, which I'll be back to tell you more about in March. But in the meantime, don't forget, there's more on your horoscope at astrology.com.au, daily, weekly, monthly and yearly forecasts that can help you get perspective with this February reading. You can put that in context and figure out exactly where you're going. Lots of free stuff there apart from those readings. I hope you'll avail yourself of that. Please subscribe. If you need me for anything, I'm here. You can drop me a note. I'm always happy to arrange a time and we can even have a little preliminary talk so you can tell me exactly what it is that you're looking for. Till next month, take care. Love your company. Love it again next month. See you then. Bye-bye.